now that you're into math, we want to make sure that you get the most out of it. So these set of slides will talk about the resources that are available to you. So I suggest you spend some time just navigating your way through the module to get familiar with it. And the final takeaway there is to make sure that you're aware of all the assessment preparation resources that will be available for you. A good place to start is from the module orientation folder. Now within that is you can see there on your screen, the module plan. Now that's a quick guide to the various topic areas on a week-by-week basis, including when the online assessments are coming up, and if you're wanting to be booking into the virtual classrooms, those dates are also identified here. So that's a good one, a good handy reference to have as a quick guide for all things. Now the learning materials are sequenced in the order of as they're going to come up in the online assessments. So you'll know that the online assessment 1 will cover units 1 to 4. So we've grouped those together. Within each unit there's the CSG, activities and worked examples. So if you can see it and you've got your study guide, or you can do it online, which has got the PDF, and some of the worked examples and activities are interactive. So you've got a choice how you want to approach them. Some other resources that are available to you include some of the quizzes. There's quizzes for each unit, and there's also mind maps. Now ideally mind maps are developed by yourself, but we've got copies of ones that we've developed which are sitting under each topic area, each unit. There is also an adaptive learning lesson in Unit 7. That's something just unique for the topic of working capital, and it also flows into Units 9 and 10, but the link there is under Unit 7. Now often the question gets asked, which is more important, activity or a worked example? Well, the truth is that both of these areas are used as a base for some of the exam development. So the exam questions can be drawn off similar type examples and activities that you'll find under activities and the worked examples. So in short answer to that, both of them are useful and helpful, and you can see the links to previous exam questions from those. So is there anything else available to you? There's the weekly announcements, and we try and just keep those to weekly from the module team because we don't want to bombard you with huge information that's going to bog you down. So we try and keep that on a weekly update, and that's just what's coming up and where you should be and any other important things for that week. There's also the technical issue of the week that we develop, which could be around further analysis of the topic for that week in a different format, different question, posing a different question, or it could be in just a simple video trying to get into greater detail or further understanding of a particularly harder topic area that perhaps candidates are struggling with. And what else is available to you? Well, there are further videos which may not be every week, but again based on further insight to topic areas that we do, where there's a sense that it's a little bit more challenging for some of the candidates, so we go into a bit of a development of a video for it. And the other thing there is virtual classrooms, and the details of those will be available soon, but based on prior offerings there will be 3 of these to do with specific topic areas, and the 4th one we're planning to have purely as an exam preparation for the upcoming final exam, and that's what Virtual Classroom 4 will be focusing on. Now these videos are branded under the MAAF Max brand, and so you'll see those at the start and the end of the video clips. And yes, there is more. There's also the discussion forum, which gives candidates the ability to discuss issues with the module team or setting up as peer-to-peer study groups. The other thing there is you can raise questions for others to answer, because that is a really effective way of increasing your learning on the topic areas. Closer to the time of exam, there'll be exam preparation series, which is some exam style questions with solutions to help you guide you into the final exams. And there is past exams that will be available with the solutions. And that includes the feedback of where candidates have performed strongly and where there's been weaknesses based on candidate responses. For the online assessments, just make sure that you're clear on the dates of those. There'll be an online assessments timetable available to you. This is a shot from the 2015 one, so don't take these dates down, but there'll be one for the 2016. Make sure you've got them pinned up, got them marked clearly in your diaries, and know that you've got a range of days to be completing those, so you don't have to do it the day it opens, and just be clear, of course, on the units that it's covering. Now, with the online assessments, they're well supported by quizzes leading into them, so a good place to be doing every week is those quizzes to gear you up for online assessments. There's also a separate sample or practice set of questions that will be available to you before the online assessments, and again, they provide a good alignment and a lead-in to the online assessment for those topic areas that have been covered in online assessment 1 and 2 and 3. So there's a separate practice questions available for each online assessment. Just remember, online assessments are different from exam questions, but there are some links, some alignment there. But of course, online assessments are multi-choice or short answer or matching. They are not like a much more open and wider exam question. So we hope you're going to enjoy the journey through MAAF and the resources that are available to you.